you move to Vegas? I guess go back to there.
Oh, that's great starting point. I mean, so 12 years ago, I moved to Vegas. EJ was graduating from high school. So what year was that you graduated high school? So he graduated 2012. A couple months before, we found a beautiful home in Vegas. I literally feel like I could be the mayor or the Chamber of Commerce. I mean, I'm such a big Vegas fan. So I'm thinking, why move from California to Vegas? You know, no state taxes, great social life. What's fun about Vegas is your friends all come in. I bet your friends from England come in, you know, at least once a year. You see everybody if you live in Vegas. There's so much to do. I mean, we're sitting here in Oscar's Steakhouse, and there's so many restaurants. You could eat in a nice restaurant every single night all year. It's better than any other city. Again, I mentioned the no state taxes, but that's worth mentioning twice. And so I bought a home that was, I think, 3 times larger than my California home in square footage for the same price on a half acre. So anyway, and I didn't want to be like an empty nester, you know, and be the old people in the neighborhood with a bunch of kids in this neighborhood suburb. So I moved to Vegas and was just basically like semi-retired, had some rental properties, and all I was doing was playing video poker and gambling and just goofing off.
So you were already a gambler?
Yeah, oh yeah. I've always gambled. When I lived in California, I would come here, I'd say on an average monthly, and, you know, just gamble like crazy for the weekend, come back home, lick my wounds, you know, save up for a few weeks, come again. I mean, and then when I lived here, I met WBG here, and we played together a lot. He taught me, you know, how to be a little bit more intelligent in my gambling.
So you're the skills. You're the brains of this
I
WBG.
guess you could say that.
What were you doing
I
here
just
before?
had more experience in gambling. I mean, I was more familiar with things like tier matching and multiplier days and things like that to make Matt's and my gambling dollars go a little bit further. So
Okay. But you were here doing that before Matt even moved out here?
correct, yeah.
Okay.
And we
Were you
met-
here? Did you take advantage of my tax day promotion?
I sure did.
You did?
I was here.
Really?
Yes,
You were
sir.
here for that?
I was.
That's the best. That's one of my greatest experiences in Vegas.
Yeah.
He doesn't miss much. Very humble guy.
And you were very gracious that night.
I was, yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. We didn't lose that bad. I think we lost about 200,000 from that whole experience.
So yeah, we started playing. Like, I never knew that you should go and you had to swipe, you know, your card, for example, and activate a multiplier for a certain, you know, casinos that we play at a lot. And that at the end of a night, I would look and I'd earned $300, $400, $500 in extra points because of the multiplier. So I became a little bit, excuse me, a little bit more intelligent of a gambler. And then our memories are a little foggy, but essentially we were.
People must also like enjoy.
That was
seeing
out of
the way
character for you, WBG. That seems like because on that game,
It has
there's the GRAN and D, and you have to fill all of them. But of course, that became like the juvenile humor that I throw out there. People, because I think I'm like 60 years. I'm not like 60. I can't believe I'm 60 years old, but I still act and think like I did when I was 16, and it's shocking how many people are the same way. Like, we're all, I think, we just want to have fun, and let's laugh a little bit, let's have some fun, and that's what we do. Is we're constantly cracking dumb jokes, and yeah, I mean, it's almost embarrassing to mention. It's like yesterday when we were playing Stinkin' Rich, I mean, and we had just had Chinese food. I mean, we have fun, and I think people like to laugh. But that Hot Pots game, I bet you anything that thing has blown up since we started playing it.
I would never played it.
Yeah.
It doesn't really work. I would never played it, but other than the fact that you guys, I was like, yeah, it looks fun. And you were saying, I think it's my favorite game now. And so I'm like, all right.
I like games where I win. And